Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're new here, welcome. Please leave a comment down below as to why you thought it would be fun to watch this video today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe. Subscribing is free and it makes me happy to see when people have joined this little community of Lush lovers and self-care lovers. Today I have for you a video with all the empties for the products I used up in the month of May. May was very chaotic for me since I was actually preparing for my thesis defense. If you didn't know, I'm pretty sure I haven't mentioned it before, but I am a PhD student, and on the 1st of June I defended my defense, or my thesis, and I have successfully graduated since then. So it's been a lovely month. Very stressful month because of all the things I had to get in line in order to qualify for this. And I think that translated into how much self-care products I have used up, and you'll see that shortly. So stay tuned. I think this is going to be a very long video because I have over 25 empties. So if you want to grab a snack, grab a drink, summer's hitting up if you're in the northern hemisphere, so it would be great if you could pick up an iced tea or a cool beverage to keep you company as we go along my empties. I decided to split this into Lush products and non-Lush products because I have a whole bunch of both. So let's get started. First, I used up this Asteroid City shower gel from the Asteroid City collection launched last year. This was in the scent Space Girl, which was a very classic and retro scent that Lush discontinued a while ago. People have loved this scent and I was really excited to use this because of how much I've heard about it. So the ingredients in this were, I believe, grapefruit oil, bergamot oil, almond essential oil, and colors, that is titanium dioxide for the white. And it smelled to me like a very berry-y scent with a little bit of almond notes, like marzipan-y notes. It was a lovely, refreshing scent. This was in the medium-sized shower gel, so this was about 250 or 290 grams, depending on the viscosity of the gel. I personally don't buy a lot of these medium-sized bottles because they take a long time to go through. I was actually getting sick of the scent by the time I finished it up, and also the titanium dioxide seems to react with my skin, so I don't think I would buy this again specifically because of that. But the scent was amazing, and I heard that the Space Girl scent bath bomb is on sale at the discount walls, which are the exclusive stores that sell some of the retro products. So if you haven't tried out this scent, that's a good way to try it out. Next up, I also used up this Dad's Garden Lemon Tree body spray. I think I bought this sometime last year or maybe the year before that. And body sprays as empties seem very elusive to me because I can never really empty out a body spray. I have a lot of body sprays in my collection, to be honest. But this was a lovely summer scent. I used it exclusively in the spring and summer. This has, as the name suggests, the scent of lemon, but more in a foresty or green tone. So it smells like a lemon plant more than freshly squeezed lemon. I really liked it. It also has some floral notes. I believe it's got lavender in it as well. To me, this was very refreshing. A lot of people like this for its freshness, but a lot of people don't like it because it doesn't last as long. For me, it lasted quite well on my skin, so I would definitely purchase this again. But I do have a lot of body sprays to go through, so maybe after that. I also used up this bottle of American cream conditioner. I bought this in the sale, so this was 50% off, and this was actually my first time using American cream as a full-time conditioner because I've always just used it in samples. This smells like vanilla with a little bit fruity notes. I want to say berry-like notes. It says that it smells like strawberries and cream, so definitely there's that berry element, but it also has some herbal notes. I want to say like lavender or something. It was a great conditioner. It was very light. It didn't leave my hair very heavy and uncomfortable. It was very moisturizing as well. So I definitely would repurchase this. It's a great product and didn't smell too strong, but it did leave a nice sweet kind of scent in my hair over the next day after the wash. So definitely a great product, and I would recommend this to people who are looking for a light Lush conditioner. Sticking to hair products, I also used up this Squeak shampoo. This is a sea salt shampoo, so it had like chunks of sea salt, and it was a very creamy shampoo, to be honest. So it came in a pot like this, and you scoop it out and use it in your hair. A little bit of this goes a long way, and this was a great shampoo because it was very refreshing and my hair felt very light and voluminous after using this. It has a very fresh, fruity kind of a scent, and I think that's because it has a lot of fruit juices in it. I think it has papaya juice and kiwi juice and pineapple juice. So it's really nice and very great effects on my hair, and had very great effects on my hair. I'm sorry about that. And I would purchase this again. In fact, I did purchase this again. I don't recommend using this every day. I use this about twice a week as a second wash. So usually how I wash my hair is first wash with shampoo, rinse it out, and then wash with a shampoo again. And this was generally the second wash shampoo for me because it would give a lot of volume to my hair. It's a little bit different from Big Shampoo, which is the other salt shampoo that Lush makes, and I prefer this over Big. So another great product that I was sad to use up, but I have repurchased since. I'm trying to whiz through these products because I can see the stack in front of me, and that's a lot. I also used up this pink peppermint foot lotion. This is a arnica and peppermint based very light lotion that has a lot of refreshing and pain relieving or soreness relieving properties. I really like arnica as a pain relieving or soreness relieving compound, I'm not sure. This to me doesn't really have specifically soreness relieving benefits, but I just liked that consistent use, as in daily use before putting on my socks and going to work, really soothed and smoothened my ankles and heels, which is some of my tough problem spots. I used this slightly out of expiration, so this actually expired on the 5th of May, and I finished this sometime around the last week of May. But surprisingly, sometime around April, I found that this became very watery, almost like a shower gel consistency, as opposed to a lotion consistency that it generally is sold at. So I wonder if that's because of double dipping the fingers into the lotion after applying it on the feet and some kind of bacterial contamination. Not quite sure. I am keeping an eye on my new pot. I use this product exclusively in the summers because it's very cooling, and putting it on my feet after my night shower right before bed really helps me sleep better. This is a very great product for people who work on their feet, and since I do a lot of experiments on my feet, especially when I do long days of hours and hours of recordings, this has been very helpful. Although this is marketed as a foot lotion, I also sometimes use it on my back because I get sore back muscles after experiment days, and this has been a lifesaver. Definitely would recommend, especially if you have retail jobs and if you work on your feet for long hours of the day. This is great and has great effects on soothing the skin as well. My mom loves this product, my best friend loves this product, and I've actually become a Lush supplier for them at this point because they don't sell Lush back where I come from. So every time I visit back home, I just grab some of these pink peppermints, and they are a hit as gifts for my family and friends. Speaking of lotion, I also used up Sympathy for the Skin. This is a vanilla and very banana-y gourmand scented body lotion, much lighter than the other body lotions that Lush markets. So I initially started using Lush body lotions with Sleepy, and I found that it was quite sticky and took a long time to absorb into my skin. Then I moved on to Charity Pot, which was also great, but took a long time to get into my skin and left a very sticky layer on my skin for a long time. But this one just absorbs in instantaneously almost. It smells like custard. It actually even looks like custard with little bits of vanilla pod in the lotion. It's a very white lotion with little black specks in it. I loved this product, and I think this would be a great product for the summer when you're trying to avoid stickiness and want to have a nice hydrated and moisturized skin all day long. I used up 2 face masks in this month, one of which is Mask of Magnanimity in the self-preserving format. I prefer the self-preserving format of Mask of Magnanimity because it doesn't strip my skin of moisture and leaves a nice healthy glow on my skin. So Mask of Magnanimity is one of the classic Lush products that's very popular here in Korea, because this mask is actually marketed as the Shrek Back. And if you have been keeping up with the Shrek collaboration that Lush just launched, they actually repackaged the Mask of Magnanimity self-preserving format as the Shrek Back because of how popular it is in Korea with that name. So this is, as the name suggests, a very minty face mask. It has kale and clay in, it has honey and aduki beans, which give it a very gentle moisturizing yet exfoliating role. I really enjoy using this product specifically on summer nights when I need to cool down before bed. And this is great on acne as well. So my acne flared up a lot last month because of how stressed I was. And this was great to soothe my skin. It immediately brings down redness even right after one use. The redness and pain just goes away from spots. And I love this product. I have like 2 of these in my cupboard right now. This is also marketed as a body mask, so if you have back acne or chest acne, this would also work great, but I only use it on my face as of now. Would have to look into its body mask purposes. Speaking of stress and acne and great face masks for it, I also used up this pot of Catastrophe Cosmetic, which is a fresh face mask and is marketed as a cooling and soothing and antioxidant face mask. So this contains kale and clay and rose water, I believe, and also blueberry juice, or is it blackberries? I'm not sure. So this is very cooling on the skin. I use this mainly in the summer as well because of how good and cooling it is, and also because all the clay just reduces the oiliness on my skin. And also since it has rose water, which I'm not 100% sure, it might not, it also soothes redness and irritation and pain and inflammation from acne and spots on the skin. So because this is kept in the fridge, it's always cooling and soothing and really helps with calming down the skin. Definitely would recommend this product for the summers, and I absolutely love it. And I have purchased another one since I finished this one up. I was sad to see the end of this gummy bear shower jelly, but you know, I like to use my products fresh as much as I can. This was Easter exclusive from last year, and I was really sad that this didn't come back this year. So this says, I'm a yummy, chummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear. I'm a moving, grooving, jammin', singing, bubbly bear. This was scented in the mango scent, I think that was part of the Diwali range in 2022. And this is very refreshing, quite similar to the passion fruit scent that the passion scent that was part of the Valentine's range this year. It's very mango-y and very fruity and very mouth-watering actually. Every time I used this, I was craving fruit gummies after that, hence the name Gummy Bear. To me, I find that the shower jellies that are in special shapes, such as this one, which is in the shape of a little gummy bear or a giant gummy bear comparative to the Haribo ones, they are more flimsy and more susceptible to breakage as opposed to the ones that come in the shape of a pot, like this pot. So this broke very easily in the shower as I used it, and that's probably why it lasted for a short time. I think I only used it for about 10 showers before it was all gone. Majorly because it kept breaking, like little chunks kept breaking off of it and falling into the drain. But this was a great product. I really wish it came back this year. So this had coconut milk, which was very hydrating to the skin, carrageenan extract, which gave it a very wobbly jelly-like texture, fresh mango juice, and buchu oil, which was what made it citrusy and mouth-watering and delicious. Also Litsea kubeba oil, which gave the same mouth-wateriness to it. Cardamom oil. Surprising, I didn't notice that before. I couldn't smell it, to be honest. Sweet wild orange oil, very citrusy, and titanium dioxide for the color. So this was a great, amazing jelly, and I have so many shower jellies that I am not looking to buy more soon, but if this comes back next year, I would definitely want to get my hands on some of them. Let's move on to fragrance a little bit. So I used up this MySpace Lush Melt. This came in a bar of 8 squares that can be broken off and used either in the bath or in a wax burner. I don't have a bath, so I use it majorly in my wax burner. So I use 2 chunks at a time, and I can use them generally with my 4-hour tea light candles for about 2 burns. Usually I keep it for 3 burns, but the third one is not very strong. So I would say this total 8 cubed chunk or 8 cubed bar would last for a decent amount of time, maybe upwards of a week or even 10 days, which is a great bargain for the amount of money that it costs. This is one of my favorite scents. The MySpace scent is a mainline Lush Melt, so it's available all year round and not season exclusive or limited edition. And it has the smell of jasmine and ylang-ylang. I don't smell a lot of the jasmine. It's very ylang-ylang forward, and it's very sweet, very perfumey, and very bougie. So every time I put it on the burner, it smells like a spa in my house, and I absolutely love it. It's very relaxing and calming and very uplifting, and also very bougie. It makes me feel very fancy. So I really like this, and I'm glad I was able to pick up 2 more bars of these in the sale, because these are a permanent fixture in my wax melt collection. I also used up the Sleepy candle, which I picked up in the sale, hence the 50% off sticker. The Sleepy scent is said to have lavender and tonka and vanilla, so it's meant to be a very sweet and creamy lavender scent. But the candle was so weak that I could barely smell lavender, let alone tonka and vanilla. So the dry scent, or the cold scent of the candle, was very much of the Sleepy scent family, so very sweet lavendery. But on burning, it barely smelled like anything. These candles are now discontinued, I believe, and have been replaced with 3-wick candles, and I think there is a Twilight 3-wick candle on sale. So I'd be surprised, or I would be looking forward to see what that smells like. But this one barely had a scent, and it lasted for about 12 hours. I actually had to use it up one night. I just didn't burn it off, and I let it burn down completely, hence the ugly wick situation going on here. I haven't cleaned it up. But yeah, I would not purchase it if it wasn't 50% off. And lastly, I would like to talk about some of the naked products that I used up this month. I used up, well, you can't see this because this is a retreat bot, but I used up an Leap of Faith cleanser. I'll put in a picture right here. And I chopped it up and put it in this box, and I love the Leap of Faith. I think I also mentioned it last month's video. So Leap of Faith is this sugar cleanser which has Leap butter in it, and it's not very aggressive. It's a sugar scrub and a facial cleanser in one, so it's not a very aggressive exfoliating scrub, but it's really nice in just cleaning out the day's debris and dirt. I didn't use it every day. I would generally keep an eye on the air quality index and pollution, and depending on how much I've sweat during the day, I would use it about twice or thrice a week, depending on that. And I loved using it every time I did. It was amazing. It left a very nice glow on my face. I would use it as a first cleanse, so as an oil cleanse, because of the presence of Leap butter in it. And then I would follow it up with a foam cleanser. And it was a great experience. As far as I know, it has been discontinued in the UK, Europe, all over the world. I also used up the Movis facial cleansing soap, which is also naked. I'll put in a picture here. It smells like bread. To be very honest, it just smells and looks like squishy, soggy bread. I did not like that cleanser because every time I used it, it just crumbled up into little pieces. It never fully dried out because there's like actual heat in it, I believe. And it never fully dried out, so there would always be like chunks of it falling into my hand every time I wet it under water to apply it on my face. So I'm glad I used it up. I don't think I'm going to be buying it again, but that's another one of the empties from this month. And that's the end of the Lush empties for this month. I decided to split this video into Lush and non-Lush products only because if I covered all of them in one, this video would have been over 40 minutes long. And no one really wants to spend that much time talking about self-care or even listening about self-care. So stay tuned for the next one. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up so I know that you guys are liking this content. Let me know if you would like to see some other kind of videos. I have some ideas in mind, but I really want to get done with these empties and move on to other kinds of content. Leave a comment down below if you see any product you like, or if you'd like to share what are your favorites lately. If you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate if you could click subscribe. I make videos, or I try to make one video a month. I'm trying to get better, I promise. If you are already subscribed, I am so glad that you're here and joining me in this lovely journey. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.